Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a lot. I'm telling you right now, you guys are going to be in for a rude awakening. There's a side of me that I've been, keeping in the closet, and it's time for me to reveal it. And so if you guys are ready to see what I am talking about, I'm going to get ready to show you guys exactly what I've been hiding in my closet. And if you guys are ready to see that, stick around.
Get somebody else to do it.
Now that you've guys seen what I've been hiding, what do you think? What do you guys think? It is a disaster. And I know before you guys start in those comments, honestly, I have no excuse. I have a ton, but I'm not even going to say. That really has just been like the catch-all, and it's just been a place where if I don't know where something is, or I don't feel like putting it away at the current moment, I just tossed it in there. And one toss became two toss, became like 50 million tosses. And then we run into an issue like that where my closet is completely disorganized. I am, when it comes to laundry, any type of clothing and stuff, I am so disorganized and chaotic. It is not even funny. I think it's because one of two things. I either have way too much or I don't have enough storage, and therefore it makes it very difficult for me to be able to put my things away properly. And I was hoping that having this walk-in closet was going to help with that, but apparently I have an issue with being organized when it comes to clothing. So we are just going to focus on cleaning the, well, first of all, we're going to focus on just getting the floor. We want to see the floor, okay? So my goal is to take everything out of the closet and bring it into my living room, a space here. We're going to bring all of the clothes out, no matter what it is, clean, dirty, purses, shoes. We're just going to get a clean canvas in the closet so that I can assess how I want to go about organizing everything. And then, probably not in this video, but in the next video, which probably won't be until probably about a week or two from now, only because this week is my sister's wedding week and there is still so much to get done, and I just am not going to have the time to do it. So prop me up here on TV. This is going to be a doozy. It's going to be a doozy, but we're going to get it done. As always, we always get it done. We always tackle this stuff, so we always do a good job. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I get this closet and this full transformation of this closet, stick around. You guys are definitely going to want to see the transformation of this closet, because I am going to be doing some painting and just redecorating in there. So stick around and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the other side. Okay, first things first, we got to get some lighting in here. This room is very dark. I have one light in here, and it's like that yellow dingy light, and I don't have a ring light because I broke it a few months ago and haven't been able to afford to get a new one yet, but that is on my to-do list to get. But for right now, we're going to pull these shades up to the very tippy top, and we're going to push these clothes out the way so that I can get maximum sunlight in here, because that's what we'll be working with over the next few days while we're getting this walk-in closet together. I know you guys are probably thinking, girl, how do you let your closet get like that? Well, I hate doing laundry, as we all discovered that already. And so every time I'm doing laundry, there are days that I do get really motivated and I'm like, yes, I'm going to knock it all out. And then I wash up everything. And then it comes to the folding part and I'm like, girl, I'm not doing that. So I just toss it in the walk-in closet and I'm like, I'm going to get to that later, but I never get to it until it's like several weeks later and it becomes a big mess like this. Also, a lot of my clothing I do hang up, but there is still a good majority of my clothing that has to be folded up and put into some sort of drawer. And this walk-in closet really does lack the drawer space for me to be able to do that. So I kind of get stuck in a position where I don't know what to do with things, and I kind of like leave things in a pile in a corner, and then that pile ends up growing and growing and growing, and then you get a situation like this where your clothes are just overtaking the entire floor. So I'm just going in, I'm grabbing everything by the pile full. I don't care if there's hangers in there, purses in there, shoes in there. I just need to get to the floor because we have to walk, baby. I don't want to walk on all of my stuff. So I have to get everything up. This is the absolute worst room that was in the house. I never let my rooms get to this extent where it was this bad, but because, like I said, we don't use this room often, I really didn't see the urgency in getting everything organized and clean. And, you know, to me, it was just like a bunch of clothes. It's not like it's trash or anything like that, but that's all changing today. We're getting this done. We're just going to get the floor clear and move on to the next project.
Hello, you don't even know my name, but I am happy you came by. No lessons learned, of course you're gonna leave as soon as you came across who I am not. This party sucks, I'm out of luck, and no one seems to get me here. They talk about some other stuff that I don't even wanna hear. The crazy part is that I didn't feel this way before I got here. I wanna be somebody, yeah.
We're making good progress. Let's keep going.
Can I be somebody, dancing with somebody? I wanna be somebody, yeah.
When I decided to start on this closet, I was super overwhelmed because I thought that this was going to take me forever to do, but it actually didn't take me that long. I think it only took me about an hour, maybe tops, to get everything off the floor. And what made it move more quickly is because I took these containers and I just filled the containers up, took those containers to the living room, dumped them, came back out with an empty container and did the process all over again. That actually made things go by very quickly, and I'm so happy that I realized to do that and that it wasn't as bad as I initially thought. And there goes Mr. Ali again, making sure that I'm working efficiently. He's, double checking everything. We have the closet cleanup manager over here. He always is in my videos every time I'm cleaning. He is such a curious cat. He needs to know everything that I'm doing. Every place that I touch, he goes and he sniffs it to make sure that I did a good job. So I think he's giving me an A+ right now. I love this racking system from Target. It is so cute, and I just love how it has the hanging elements. And then also on both sides, it has shelving. If you want to put your shoes up there, if you want to put folded pants or t-shirts or whatever. I'm thinking about doing something similar throughout the entire closet. It's so affordable. I think it was only $89 at the time when I purchased it last year, I think I did. So hopefully they're still around the same price point. But I am so excited to get started on this. When I cleared up this whole entire closet, it really just brought to life all of the different ideas that I had in my head and how I wanted to redecorate this room. So I will definitely be, reorganizing the room and trying to find ways to make it more functional and try to find more ways to create more space. And I can't wait to paint and put new light fixtures and everything in here. I'm just so excited. So this is just the first phase of what we're doing with this closet. So definitely stick around because we will be transforming this closet into something absolutely beautiful. So this small pile on the floor, I'm just sorting out what needs to be thrown out versus what we need to keep. There were a lot of broken hangers, obviously, from me stepping all over those clothes. So I'm just sorting everything, and then whatever's, trash, I'm just going to leave on the floor, and I'm going to sweep it up for later. So quick little story time for you guys. I have been missing from YouTube for about a month and a half, maybe a little longer, and the reason why is because roughly around the last week in May, I was doing my daughter's hair. I had my MacBook propped up on my breakfast nook, and I had a cup of water. Stupidly had a cup of water next to my MacBook, and as I was brushing out my daughter's hair, I got snagged on a knot and went to pull forward. My elbow knocked the water over onto my keyboard, you guys. And at first I was trying to keep my cool together because, I didn't want my daughter to think that I was a big crybaby. But as the day went on, my nerves started to become very unsettled, and I went into a full-blown meltdown. I was sobbing. I was crying, like crying to the point where you had the snot coming out your nose. That point, I was crying because that computer is expensive. So I went to the Apple store, and thankfully I listened to my better judgment the day that I purchased my MacBook and purchased the Apple Care, because had I not purchased the Apple Care, I would have purchased a brand new MacBook. But thankfully I didn't have to do that. They were able to, I guess, rebuild a new computer for me for only $299. So I am picking that up this week, and I'm so excited because I can efficiently start editing my videos now, because I hate editing videos on my phone. I cannot stand it. That's the reason why I bought a MacBook to begin with. But yeah, that was my quick little story time of one of the many traumas that happened over the past month and a half. But I'll fill you guys in on another story time on my next video.
Can I be somebody that's not with somebody? I wanna be somebody.
Okay guys, that does it for today. We did a lot. This took a couple hours. Part 2 is going to be me sorting the clothes, getting everything ready to come back in here, but in a much more organized way. We're going to be hanging stuff up, folding things, arranging shoes and purses and all of that, and just getting some ideas on how I want this room to be very functional and very organized, and taking notes on, ways that we can make it better in here. So stay tuned for part 2. This is going to be a lengthy series, I feel like. So make sure that you guys are ready, and I will see you guys on the next one. Be kind, choose happiness, seek peace, give love, and I'll see you guys. Bye.